Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today.
Hey everyone, looking at gold on the daily and weekly. Big time day for the bulls. And we saw the high of Friday at 1362, and here on the daily chart it shows us missing it, but we'll zoom in here and see here that on the hourly chart we are just below that level, 161.95, 161.70, so that is a key resistance to keep an eye on, and we can see a very clear break of this pattern that I drew up pre-market. So a nice bullish break, continuation, little consolidation, and then further continuation setting new high of the day. But we've got to break that 1361.95 level convincingly for the bulls to keep this higher low and higher high pattern alive. If we do break that high, we're then zooming out and looking on the daily to the high we've seen in the past few months at 1376.40, key resistance level. If we are unable to break this top here and we consolidate, we'll look for a potential cup and handle pattern on this daily. That's when you have a resistance level, you consolidate, you are unable to break that resistance level, and then you see a little bit of further consolidation before a breakout to higher highs. So it's very early in the development and very early. So just keeping that in the back of our mind here and watching to see if we can break that 1361.95 level by tomorrow at the open. We'll definitely be watching the after hours action. Nice bullish MACD cross on that break of this pattern. Weekly chart for gold, we can see that big bullish reaction after 2 weeks of consolidation, and we'll see if we get some follow through confirming that upside. Need that break of 1362 to keep the higher high pattern going, and the weekly chart is certainly looking very bullish. Every time we consolidate, it forms a higher low and leads to higher highs. So the bulls are in full control. These miners are performing wonderfully. GDXJ has already broken its high from back in mid-July, and we've got the ETF miners, JNUG and NUGT, have not, and that is due to time decay. That's a perfect example of time decay showing up. You can see GDXJ is not leveraged, and GDX also breaking its high, but you look at the leveraged names, and they have not. So that is a perfect example of what time decay does. It's not significant. It is about $3 here. 169.83 is the high back in early July, and we came up to 168 today on NUGT. So watching to see if these ETFs can break that resistance. And again, the non-leveraged miners already have, showing that very bullish gold break that we had from this morning. So we'll keep checking in. Bulls in full control. A lot of questions on whether to hold tonight or not, but gold is looking fine, and we've got the miners looking fine. The only thing that could go wrong for the bulls is a clear rejection, which we are seeing these upper wicks here. But if we are unable to break 1361.95, it could lead to consolidation overnight back into the upper 1350 area. So we'll keep an eye on that clear resistance. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful night.